Everybody feels so brave till they're running out. Ooh, we all need it. Ooh, we all feel it. Gotta remind yourself it's alright.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Urquidy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, DJ.
And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
67 degrees our game time temperature. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Very good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Urshela, base runner at first with 1 out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Tucker. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Kluber steps into his windup and the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. The 1-0. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Here's the pitch. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And there are 2 away now. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in two now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2.
No, that's low.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And now Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Urquidy, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff who won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away from a strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Tucker looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There is Altuve, and there's out number two. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That is good.
Now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away, a look at our playoff tree here. And as you see there, it's all over in the National League as the San Diego Padres have already advanced, and they'll take on the winner in this series for the World Series title. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. So 2 down and a runner at first. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. There's a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
Correa is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Astros lead 1. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Kyle Higashioka, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. High and deep to right. Tucker looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside, 2-0.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Rosarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So now into the box is Gio Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, designated hitter, Labor.
So a runner at first first with one out now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball and strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 1-2, here it comes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Kluber's ready. First pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. What a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tellez leads off second with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Likely too shallow to advance here as that's taken by the center fielder. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he misses 2-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They're down 2-0.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way.
And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arozarena is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Tucker, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Stubbs recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Altuve.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Again, another foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home.
That's inside.
Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First offering. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now at second base,
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Higashioka gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Another 1-2 delivery.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jake Odorizzi enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Tellez has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Stubbs over to his left, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Way to go.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The 17th, Randy. Go, right now. Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Randy Arozarena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Line drive base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as Cooper's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window if you're right. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack for being able to get the ball in the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. And, Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Odor out to Voit in time for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in is Aaron Judge. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB on its way.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Arozarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
The catcher, Garrett.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bouncer to the left side. Adur is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in will be Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So now here is Aaron Hicks. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. That one misses badly. It's ball two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Yankees, the shortstop, Rougned Odor.
Next up is Rougned Odor. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher,
Kyle Higashioka will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 1 for 9. Odor on second. Higashioka is over at first with 1 away. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Randy Arozarena. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0. Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa singled last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't, and this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Green, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
No, that's down.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Luke Voit. Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here is Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he hits it hard to the right side. Altuve has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 3-0 New York. Stepping in once again is Garrett Stubbs. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. Chapman's ready. 2-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Odor has it, and that's the first out.
Up next to the the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
So the next to bat will be Michael Brantley. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
second baseman Jose Altuve. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Last strike now for Houston. This ball will be chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York have taken a 2-1 series lead. Corey Kluber earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting it on the floor again.